So the next thing we got to do is get the 4 bolts up underneath, right there. To hold the subframe to the body. There's that one. There's one back here. And then I'm gonna drop this down and start disconnecting anything that's tying the two together. Nice and soft. The other. You see I'm pinching off the brake line before I cut it. It should help it from not leaking so bad. Let's see. I don't even know if there's brake fluid in it, but in case that there is, get that covered. So I'm up under the car right now. It's upside down, but you can see here's the back of the transmission. So we got this. Let me go to the wide view. So we got the speedometer that cable going in, and up here looks like that's the only linkage to this transmission. So I should be able to just pull that pin out, unscrew that guy. Let's try it out. Yeah, let's try to get the speed up over here. Okay, it's turning. Whew. Sometimes that's the nice thing about the bottom of the engine. Everything stays lubricated because it's all covered in oil. So things don't rust as bad. But it makes a mess though, obviously. Got better pliers on these. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure if you saw that or not. Just a pin came right out though. So I should be able to just pry that out. Okay. There we go. Alright, shift linkage disconnected. Alright, so that should be about it from under here. I gotta go to the other side, and there's the fuel lines the plan is here to connect ratchet straps up to the body here on both sides, and like run the winch off this gantry to like lift the body off the subframe. I put wooden blocks underneath the car. I'll show you here in a second. And when I drop the 4 bolts that are connecting the subframe to the body, it should separate without too sudden of a drop, if all goes well. I'm just going to throw it on time lapse while I do all this, because it's just a lot of back and forth fiddling around, but that's the plan. And then once they're separated, I just want to pull out the like subframe from underneath the body. There may be a few more things connecting the two, but it should be about everything that I've gotten so far. So yeah, let's do it. Right, so you can see I've got the wooden blocks set up under the subframes. So that should support it, at least temporarily, until I could kind of lift the body up a little higher. But yeah, I'm about to remove these like larger bolts. Right, so I just separated those the same way, because we're not going to be reusing these. If you're building this and you are going to reuse this stuff, you might want to approach this differently by removing them. But yeah, I know that these can't support the power level that we're going to be producing, so they're going to be gone anyway. Okay, so it's all completely separated. This like left front brake drum has been locked up. It's kind of been a bit of a problem this whole time, because like the car won't roll or anything. And I thought the car was actually snagged on something, but it was just that wheel wouldn't turn. So I tried putting a pry bar behind the tire, kind of moving it, and I got it like moved a few inches, but it's basically just too jammed up. So I'm gonna go grab the tractor and get the tractor, the forks up underneath of it, and just try to pull this thing out with the tractor instead. Because it's completely separated, I'm pretty sure. The drive shaft yoke, or like slip yoke, has separated. So it should just come right out. So I'm gonna go grab the tractor, be right back. Hi guys, that was a success. We got it separated, pretty drama free. Nothing got hurt, so that's a good thing. These subframes with the engine and trans on them, I don't know how much that thing weighs, but it is way heavier than I thought it was going to be. It was, I couldn't lift it with the tractor. Like, I could only drag it. So that was, yeah, it's, like, I don't know what the weight is. It's like if somebody knows the weight, is watching, let me know in the comments, because, oh boy. I'm kind of guessing 1,200 pounds, 1,500 maybe. I don't know. Way more than it should be. So the new one's going to be a lot lighter. Aluminum engine, like aluminum cylinder heads on the engine, like tube frame, aluminum control arms, coilover, you know, The new package will be a lot lighter, so it'll be great. It'll be a good upgrade, getting that weight off the nose. So I'm gonna throw some jack stands under it. Like pull the exhaust out, tie the drive shaft up underneath, and then clean all the front here, everything I can get to with the pressure washer. I'm gonna try to lift this up a little bit more, but kind of a little nervous about it, so I'm definitely not gonna climb underneath this thing as it is. It's just like hanging off these straps and stuff. But yeah, if we can get a lot of this like grease and gunk out of here, it will just make the process a lot easier once we get it inside. Because that's the next mission after get it cleaned, get it dried. It's going inside the shop, and it'll stay there all winter. You know, so I can still work on it. Because the snow comes tomorrow, so this is a big push to get this thing inside. Because like doing any of this work, like pressure washing and stuff, all that comes to a close here once it gets below freezing, and that's starting tomorrow. So better get to it. And she's had a few oil leaks in her life. The hole underneath is just caked in oil, so it's gonna be a messy process. It's a pressure washer, but I'll probably just I like throwing my coveralls and get into it. Just get dirty. Sometimes it's the only way.